We are caught in a 3D reality, and when we got caught, we lost our ability to see the dimension from which we came. We came here in groups because we wasn't about to try this alone. We are light caught in matter, souls caught in the body. You think that this present life is your beginning, but you've been here far longer than you can imagine. You were entrapped by the Anunnaki when they created the net at the beginning of the age of Pisces. It's so sad to see the predicament that we are in because we are in a world that is out for our infinite enslavement in this dimension. You have been tricked into believing that you're just human, that you have one life to live, and that you have to worship an invisible God to be free. But the truth is, you're more than the body. You have an infinite life to live, and you are a God particle from the source. Everything you've learned on this plane is a lie. The world isn't round. Your government isn't for your best interests. They're like farmers keeping sheep inside the gate. And scientists of this world are keeping you in the blind on true scientific discoveries. And everybody else, from your preacher to your politician to your police officers to the people on TV you call superstars, everybody is keeping you entrapped and blind to the truth. They are the gatekeepers of this dimension. The word religion comes from Latin religere, which means to bind. The word government means control or govern the mental mind. And the word education is from the Latin educere, which means to bring out something that's in the student, but the school system don't bring out anything. They indoctrinate you.
To keep us under control in order to change a human being into this.
It's sad yet true that a lot of our comrades haven't made it this far, and they still are holding on to certain things.
Don't say I came here and talked about the churches and put them down. I'm not. Let each person go to any church they choose. It is their choosing. They will be responsible for their own souls if they have one. I'm saying that there's a difference between a spiritual person and a religious person. A spiritual person does not need a church, for the home and temple of God that they find their souls in is the church, and how they keep it clean and how they keep it out of ignorance and what they do with it shows their manifestation of the God life. For the other, they need a religious fervor and constantly reminded because they do not have quite the soul that is arisen to the point where they can again manifest the Creator within them. So they constantly have to remind themselves as a herd come together to give themselves the strength to carry on. That is changing. That's why you're going to find the church being attacked like never before, and leaders in false churches falling like never before, and that's why the Falwells and all the rest of it, and you find them like little animals attacking each other, each one pulling each other down, and the congregation suffering from it. Because man must learn he does not have to go to a church, he is the church.
I see a great awakening taking place, and I can only see so far, mainly because the dark side clouds everything.